What is up, you guys? For today's video, we are going to be using the brand new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette, and oh my gosh, I am literally so excited for this palette. I just opened it up today and like, look at those colors. Aren't they just so beautiful? There's just so much color in here, so much vibrancy. If you are like me and you love color, you will definitely love the color story of this one. And with that though, I want to do something a little bit different with today's look. I see like everybody's like doing like a bright pink smoky eye or like a sunset smoky eye, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. And either way though, I cannot wait to share with you guys the look that we are going to be creating today. And also, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton more tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. So for eyeshadow primer today, we are going to be going in with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I just really enjoyed this primer, especially with brighter eyeshadows, since it does have like a more like whiter base for me. So I'm just going to use this a little bit. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand. I'm taking a fluffy brush and applying it to my lid. I forgot to hit the record button, but the first shade that we are going to be going into is called Wow. It's like a yellowy kind of like sunshine shade. And I'm just going to take this shade and start applying it into the crease of the inner kind of third of my eye. And I'm only focusing the color here, and I'm doing little circular motions to blend it. But bitch though, like this yellow is just so pretty. Like, it is kind of like a primer yellow too, so you could definitely mix this one with other shades, but so far, I'm really loving this one. I'm really picky with my yellows too, so when I like a yellow, it definitely says something. So once you have that applied, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Cute. It's kind of like a matte aquamarine shade. And then with this shade, I'm just going to be applying it into the center third of my eye, and I'm also overlapping it just a little bit into the yellow. And to blend it, I'm just doing like little circular motions. Oh yeah, this definitely applied way more green than I was expecting, but it's still really, really pretty. What really caught my eye about this palette though is that it has a lot of pastel shades to it. And it is like really hard to find like really nice pastel shades, at least in my opinion. A lot of them get like really like chalky and weird. So I'm really curious to see how the ones in this palette perform. But so far these shadows are working just like every other Jeffree eyeshadow in my collection. Super pigmented and very blendable. Also, if you want to give yourself a further blend, you can take a little bit more of Wow and go right over that harsh line between the greenish shade and the yellow. And just do little back and forth motions. And this will help blend the two colors together. But like, I'm just really honestly, truly impressed with these two shades so far. A lot of times I have problems with those like aqua shades. Like, they can get really chalky, but this one's like really nice. It's like really pigmented too. So the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Brain Freeze. It's kind of like a pastel baby blue shade. So with this shade, I'm just going to be applying it to the outer third of my eye and also using it to round out my outer V just a little bit. And when I'm blending it, I'm doing little circular motions. Like, oh my gosh, like that pigmentation though, like I'm like literally impressed with these shades right now because I've used them through like other brands, like very similar shades, and they are so chalky and hard to work with, but these ones are literally so beautiful. They're literally blending out like a dream. Low key though, you could definitely keep this look right here, cut the crease or put like a shimmer on the lid. It would be so pretty. But for me, I want to do a little bit more defining work, so the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Sour. And then with this Morphe M507 brush, I'm just going to be applying Sour right into the crease in the center of my eye. I do not want it to marry in with the blue or into the yellow. I only want it where the green is. And I'm doing back and forth motions right into my crease and then doing little circular motions to blend that into the green that we previously applied. What also really helps when you're doing this is if you tilt your head just a little bit back, you will be able to see what you're doing a little bit better, and also it'll be a little bit more precise with your application. But seriously though, like I am just over the moon about this palette. I think it's just honestly a really great formulated palette, at least with the shades that I have used so far. They're just super pigmented, super buttery, and very easy to work with. A lot of times with these types of shades, they are such a bitch to blend out, but these ones literally are blending out like a dream. Not to mention like this whole like color situation I have going on, oh my gosh, I am just obsessing over it. So the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Soaked. It's kind of like a primary blue shade, and not to mention the names in this palette are so promiscuous. I was just reading them and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm definitely not surprised because you know how Jeffree is, but either way we are going to be going in with this shade. So you can probably guess where I'm going to be applying this shade, but I'm going to be placing it into the outer third of my eye. And I'm doing back and forth motions and also using it to round out my outer V. And then I'm doing little circular motions to blend it into Brain Freeze. And when applying this shade, I'm really trying to make sure I do not get it in with Sour and that green shade from before. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of Brain Freeze, again on that Sigma E35 that we used earlier, and I'm just doing like little circular motions to blend it into that darker blue. But man, like this dark blue though is so nice. A lot of darker blues, they give like this like really weird like harsh line in the crease, but this one didn't do it. So I'm like really impressed with it. I mean, like seriously though, like look at that pigmentation. It is just so good. Even though I like really love where this look is right now, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Delicious right here. And then with the shade, I'm just going to be applying it into the crease in the outer third of my eye. I'm only focusing this color where the blue is. But like, holy shit, that is so pigmented. And then I'm just gonna kind of like fluff it in just a little bit as well. And then to blend it outwards, I'm just doing little circular motions. But like seriously though, like that pigmentation of this shade is so, so pretty. But yeah, so here is where I'm at right now with the look, and oh my gosh, literally, I am just so obsessed with this look right now. And I will say though too, I'm actually really impressed with the eyeshadow formula so far, because honestly, I haven't had any issues with any of the eyeshadows so far. But with that said though, off camera, I'm just going to cut my crease again with that ABH eye primer. So once the primer sets, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is this matte white shade called Virgin. Then I'm just going to start packing this on anywhere that the primer is showing. At first I was going to do a shimmer on the lid, but I don't know, I've been really into an all matte look lately, so I thought it'd be really fun if we did another one. And also when I'm using this shade, I'm really like pressing it into that primer too. I'm not doing like sweeping motions because you will kind of get rid of that coverage. So you really want to make sure that you are pressing it in. I'm thinking about doing like a pop of purple, so I'm going to go into this shade called Gumdrop. And then with this shade, I'm going to be packing it on in the outer third of my lid. Low-key though, I am obsessing over this shade. It is just so pretty. It's like a pastel kind of like lilac shade. It is honestly so gorgeous. Not to mention, it isn't chalky either, which is really nice. A lot of shades this color are so hard to work with, but this one isn't at all. I mean, like, look at it. It is just so, so pretty. Granted, I am a huge sucker for purple. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of Delicious and kind of like fluff it into that Gumdrop shade, just to blend the two together. I'm just doing like little circular motions too. I'm not doing anything crazy. But yeah, so here's where I'm at right now with the look, and so far I am just loving how this one is turning out. I think it's just so pretty and so vibrant. And then off camera, I'm just going to apply like my foundation, my bronzer, and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and then for the lower lash line, we are going to be going in with this Colourpop gel liner pencil in the shade Zulu. And then with this shade, I'm just going to line my waterline underneath my eye only. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit as well, since we are going to be smoking it downwards a little bit. If you haven't tried these pencils though, they are seriously so good. They're so creamy and super pigmented. And then before that sets, I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade called Cute on this Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to take that and kind of like smoke it downwards just a little bit. I'm also using this to help me kind of like marry it into that darker blue that we have in the outer V. I'm just doing back and forth motions. And then last but not least, for the inner corner highlight, we are going to be going in with the shade Jawbreaker. And then with this Luxie 217 pencil brush dampened, I'm just going to pack the shit out of this in my inner corner and also bring it underneath a little bit under the eye to open it up. But oh my gosh, I really love this shade with this look. It's kind of like a yellowy, kind of like frosted color, and it has a little bit of a green to it too. It's super, super pretty. Like dang, I like really love that. But yeah, so here is the finish, like using the Jawbreaker palette. Oh my gosh, I just really love how this look turned out. I'm so happy that I did this instead of a Sunset Smoky Eye, because honestly, I really love the vibe of it. And with that said though, I do want to give you guys like my thoughts and opinions about this palette. So first things first, I do want to go over the packaging of this palette, and honestly, I actually prefer the packaging of this one over, you know, like Blue Blood or Blood Sugar. I mean, like, yeah, those palettes are like super elaborate and super fun, but for me personally, this palette is just so much more practical for me. I mean, I could see myself throwing this one in my bag or like taking it somewhere, whereas those palettes are just too heavy and they're too thick. So, I mean, like, for me, I really enjoyed the packaging of this one. I think I could see myself using it more because of it. And not to mention the mirror in here, oh my gosh, it is just so nice. I was using it when I was doing my makeup today, but, like, you can see it's so sizable compared to the palette. And then here are the eyeshadows, of course, inside. Another thing that I do want to go over is the eyeshadow formula, which of course is the most important. And I will say though, this palette literally blew my mind. Like, I am so beyond impressed with it. Literally none of these shadows gave me any issues, which is really hard for me to say because I am like super, super picky. And a lot of times Jeffree's like darker shades, like this one called Delicious, usually will give me like this really dark line in my crease area, and it can be super tricky to blend out. However, this one didn't do it to me at all. It was so easy to use and super easy to blend out. I'm not too sure if it just pairs well with that Anastasia primer or like what it is, but either way though, it is amazing. Another thing that really caught my eye about this palette were the pastel shades. Oh my gosh, literally, I am just so beyond impressed with them. Especially, you know, this shade called Gumdrop right here, and then Brain Freeze, the ones that we use today. A lot of times when I use pastel shades, they are such a bitch to work with. They are super chalky. They kind of like dust off your eye. Literally the biggest pain in the ass to use. However, these ones were seriously such a dream. They were super pigmented. They blended out so easily. They didn't dust away. Literally probably the nicest pastel shades I have used in a long time. I can definitely see that I'm going to be using the pastel shades in here too, because that's usually a reason why I don't use them. But these ones, oh my gosh, literally the formula is so beyond amazing. The only disadvantage to me about this palette is how the colors are like laid out together, because like when you look at this palette, it's like, where the hell do I start? Because I mean, like the red, the orange, the yellow, and the pink, like this whole row makes sense, but like the green next to the purple and this like cranberry shade, like I don't know, like just something about this palette, like when I look at it, I just kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed. I don't really know where to start, but again, that is me being like super crazy picky. It's honestly not a big deal. However, if you are newer to makeup, you're newer to brighter colors, you don't really know how to pair your looks together, I could see you looking at this palette and being like, holy shit, where do I start? But either way though, it's definitely a really fun palette. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend this palette to you guys? And honestly, I feel like this palette is definitely worth its price, especially if you are into brighter colors like I am, or if you are looking to really like spice up your collection. I could definitely see you really enjoying this palette. I mean, honestly, the formula of the eyeshadows are just so amazing. The mattes are so great. Very pigmented, very easy to work with, and the shimmer that I used today, oh my gosh, it is literally so blinding. So I definitely recommend this palette if you are looking at it. I know I'm going to get a couple of questions about this, asking like which palette I really enjoy from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, or like which one I would recommend to you. For me personally, I would recommend Jawbreaker. If you are looking for a really nice kind of like vibrant palette with a ton of color, you already have a lot of neutral shades, I would definitely recommend getting this one because I think it would really spice up your collection. And another thing though, if you are looking for a really nice neutral palette, I would recommend Blood Sugar. You literally get everything that you need and a little bit more. You get those extra kind of like red pops of color, you get a really cool ass pink, you get a purple. It's a really nice well-rounded palette. And I will say though, if you are looking just for like a really unique palette, I would say the Blue Blood palette, because honestly it's like a blue awesome like goodness. It is seriously so cool. It's definitely a very unique palette in my collection. I also had the Alien palette, and honestly, like I never gravitate towards that palette. Like I rarely ever use it. Like I just practically have to force myself to use it because I just never get really inspired by the color story in it. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't recommend that one. But if you are looking for like any of like my full-length reviews on any of those palettes, I will link them all in the description box down below for you. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what your thoughts are on this palette, and also let me know if you would like to see more tutorials with it, because honestly this palette is just so cool. And as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!